Time to get back on our project. And what are we going to do today? I am going to start working on electrical. We've got some existing fluorescent light fixtures to remove from the existing ceiling, and I'm going to install some new can eyeball lights. You've got to check this out. If you've been following these videos, and I hope you have, the next step of my little project here is I'm going to remove these fluorescent light fixtures. I've got 4 here, and I've got 1 above the sink. Okay, they're all controlled by one single light switch right over there. Okay, and the reason why, if you haven't been watching, we've got existing light fixtures like this. You would never install anything like this in a kitchen like this, okay? It had a drop suspended T-bar grid system in here with some diffused 2x4 panels, and the light came through that way, and so this was installed up above that. But now that we've removed that T-bar grid system, we've got to take these light fixtures out. We're going to update this ceiling. So that's our project today. Going just a little bit further than that, that hole right there, that was an exhaust fan, an existing exhaust fan that was not working. It was above the T-bar system. They had disconnected that after they installed the T-bar grid from years ago. Okay, so I took that out. I've got a separate video series on that if you're interested in taking a look at that. So I've just got some plastic over that. I took that out the other day. I put some plastic up there just to keep anything from the attic from coming down in here. Okay, so I've got, you see this down here on the ground? These are where the eyeball can lights are going to go, and those are going to go straight up above in the ceiling. We'll check that out after a while. The first step in this project, obviously, is we've got to remove these light fixtures. Now, I have not checked out these light fixtures yet, but generally what happens is you got power that goes to your light switch, and then you've got another wire that comes up to the lights. And initially there used to be a light right there where that junction box is, a surface mounted round dome light, and then they took that out and then they daisy chained those fluorescent light fixtures together. So the wire should go up to there, and then out of that junction box there's probably another wire that goes directly over to that light fixture, because that light fixture is tied in with these other lights. This bulb is just out because it's an intermittent deal where that light sometimes comes on, sometimes it comes off, but it's all tied together with that light switch. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, well, there's a couple things I could do. I'm going to turn the light switch off, and I'm going to get up there and remove that existing light fixture above the kitchen sink, that first separate one. Okay, and I know all I have to do is turn the light switch off. I turn that light switch off over there, I should not have any power that comes over here to this light. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do first. Now, going a step further, in the old days, probably 25-30 years ago, and this house is about 50 years old, and I know they did some remodeling around here at least 30 years ago. Sometimes they took the power, they ran the power right up to where a light fixture would go, and then they would take a wire from there and go down to the light switch. Okay, so power could be at the light switch, or it could be at this junction box. Now, for these light fixtures here, I'm going to have to undo that up there and test the power out first before I do anything. But I know that from here going over to here, there's just a piece of Romex that goes to the back side, the top side of that light fixture. Okay, so I know when I turn this light switch off over here, right there, the power will be off to this light fixture over here. And I've got a tester, and we'll test it all out too, and you'll see what I do. Don't worry. The reason why I'm taking this light fixture out, for a couple reasons. First off, you don't want to install a surface mounted fluorescent light fixture kind of like this anywhere in an exposed area, kind of like a kitchen area or storage, whatever. You're better off doing something like that in the garage or something. But you know, if we remove the T-bar system, and we got to get a new light up there, and because we've got some lights we're going to install down here in the middle of the ceiling in this kitchen area, we thought, because there's a sink right here, we put an eyeball can right up above the sink. Okay, so that's why we're going to do that.